With diverse flora and fauna, magnificent natural landscapes, and an ecological biosphere that supports life, this wonderful planet is our earthly home. From our animal co-inhabitants to the lush rainforests and life-giving soil, we cherish all these as gifts from the Creator. It is a common theme in the world's major faiths that during our temporary stay here, we should be good stewards of Mother Earth. Throughout the years, Supreme Master Ching Hai has shared the message of leading a balanced life while following a spiritual path. Not only must we nourish our spirits, but we share the responsibility to care for nature and our fellow beings. In light of recent scientific evidences which pinpoint the raising of livestock as the #1 contributor to climate change, Supreme Master Ching Hai affirms the important message she has noted for over the past 2 decades. We must be vegetarian, meaning an animal-free diet, and practice sustainable living. Today we present to you part 13 of a 14-part series titled The Secrets of Venus. A discussion by Supreme Master Ching Hai with Supreme Master Television staff concerning the detrimental impacts of the meat diet on human health, the environment, and ultimately the health of our planet as well as other planets.
Actually, I have another beautiful news.
Yes?
It's from Panama.
Good, but no more tears, all right?
No.
Okay.
It's a beautiful news from Panama from a sister.
Yes?
Well, our association member from
Yes.
Panama was named yesterday Eco Champion of the Month by the Smithsonian Tropical Research Institute Carbon Committee.
Wow.
Yes,
Bravo.
and this committee was formed to help the Institute conserve energy and remain carbon neutral.
Wow. Wow.
It's a renowned institute, and she's the first person ever to receive this honor. And she received this honor because of her promotion of veganism as the best way to reduce carbon emissions. Giving her colleagues a lot of good information from the SupremeMasterTV.com website.
Wow.
So that's a very beautiful news. And she was featured yesterday in their newsletter.
Yes?
And they also include our website. And she received a lot of calls from colleagues, from distinguished scientists, and even from directors. And they congratulate her and express their big interest in veganism.
Wow. That's the best part.
Yes, it is.
Better than all the congrats. Wonderful. Send her my congrat also, okay?
Yes, so thank you so much, Master, for walking through her work and to touch everybody. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ever so much.
You're welcome. Just pure instruments also does help, you see? Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Master.
All right. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
I'd like to share a story too. This happened at the beginning of this year. The disciples in Costa Rica gave some material from Supremacy Television to
the son of the director of the main TV channel in Costa Rica.
Yes?
We didn't hear anything about them for a long time. Suddenly we hear in the news that the director of this main TV channel became vegetarian.
Oh, wow. Bravo.
And the next thing we watch on TV is a 3-parts program.
About how cows produce so much methane and how meat industry is destroying the planet. And this make a huge uproad from the meat industry. And they've removed all the advertising from that TV channel, the meat advertising.
Okay.
And she said she didn't care. She didn't care if they remove it or not.
Wow. Didn't care. Wonderful.
they are open now to keep going in this direction, supporting this idea of environmental protection through vegetarianism.
Wow, bravo. God bless her.
It's a very good news.
Bless your country. Yes,
Thank you,
good.
Master.
It's getting in there, huh? It's getting in there everywhere, yes. People are good, only if they are informed, then they will do it. Just they don't know. Even the media doesn't always know everything. You see, they're so used to it doing their way, give whatever advertisement there is, and they don't have time to do research in this direction because most of the media before, they just wrote about other things, you see? And right now they know it, and then they concentrate on it. Yes, I wish all media join hands. I have seen it more and more now a day, more and more all the time. And I'm very, very happy.
The feedback is very positive, and
When you talk to people, you realize that the only thing they need is information, and
Yes.
they just understand. So
Yes,
that's why when you think about doing this,
and you're 100% positive that it will happen because you just need to give them the information.
and
Yeah.
God's arranged things incredibly well, because one time we gave a lady a flyer in Brazil, and then she said,
Yes.
"Oh, I got this flyer in Spain, the same one,
Oh.
but I didn't read it, and now I'm gonna read it."
oh, I see. Yes, it's good, it's good.
Nobody escaped God. It's incredible.
Good thing can never be done too many times, right?
Yes,
right?
it's true.
Good.
Yeah, thank you,
Good
Master.
good job. Bravo. I'm writing letters and give information to all the presidents and the world leaders and industry, corporate head and all that, and I'm hoping it's also making effect, I'm still writing and giving them info as well, not just the letter, but all the condensed info, and tell them to watch more on your television. It's going to help somehow, yes.
Master, is there anything else that you would like to share about the two Venuses that are still with us?
Oh, what else you want to know?
How come they survive and the other Venuses didn't? How
Yes.
does their evolution allow them to continue?
Yeah, because they are more virtuous. The other two Venus, they were living a vicious life. They live in vice. They do not know God. They do not respect anything that they don't see. And they concentrate more on developing their material comfort. Therefore, they had too much comfort. They had anything they want. Everything is almost like heavenly life, except devoid of spiritual, moral, and divine quality. And not only that, they persecuted anyone who dare to oppose them or mention anything about the invisible quality of heaven, yes, or about God. Anyone who is living a virtuous life, this is like state enemy. They hunt them down, they kill them mercilessly. It's a terrifying place to live for anyone who has a little conscience. Their conscience is zero, yes? Their moral standard is zero. Their tolerance for God and divinity is zero. So it was because of this. And the meat diet, it combined that destroyed the other two planets. Whereas the two surviving planets, although they still have some percentage of meat eater, 1/4, 25% people still have meat, but a very less degree. Not like they have it every day or 3 meals a day. It's not like that. Even then, they have reverence in their heart, yes? And they are trying to also go into more merciful lifestyle, compassionate vegan diet. So the balance is very, very well in check, you see? 3/4 are vegetarian, a vegan, and 1/4 is meat eater, but very less degree, very less quantity. And then they all worship God, they revered the spiritual persons or beings or practitioners. They encourage moral behavior within their society, and they teach moral obligation, compassionate lifestyle, merciful attitude in school from kindergarten already, by example and by positive encouragement. In school, they teach already children how to be kind to each other, how to be kind to their planet, how to be kind to other co-inhabitants, like animals, you see? So animals and men living in harmony with each other. And children have been taught already moral standard, mercy behavior, since childhood already. So they grow up, become wonderful citizens, yes? The meat eater and the meat provider, they live in remote area, shamefully, far away from the sight of the people. And they don't encourage that in the public. Just like right now we forbid smoking in the public, over there forbid meat eating in public. Therefore, even the meat eater, they feel ashamed and they know it's wrong. And even they still have some, but they always try to minimize it. You understand me? Yes?
Yes, Master.
Meat eater over there is allowed, but it's like outcast, and they feel it. But some people are not as developed as others, so they just tolerate it. But because the numbers do not outweigh the vegetarian, therefore their planet merit and peace atmosphere is prevalent. Their planetary merit is in balance, overweight balance. Yes. So even 1/4 of the people are meat eater. Very little or less, but still they are covered by the 3/4 of the other benevolent energy. You see what I mean? Yes.
Yes, Master.
And because the society as a whole already support compassionate vegan diet, and other meat eater, even though they do it, but they know it's wrong. And so they have repentance in their heart also. So that's the way they preserve their planet. Not because they wanted to, maybe, because they know it's a way of life and they have been brought up like that since they were children. So they become very powerful in spiritual merit, and thus they can protect their planet. If all this Venus population, of course, 100% of them vegetarian or vegan, then their planet will even be better. Better than just survive and prosper and progress and technologically superior like that, but will be superior. It will be just like heaven in the physical dimension. Right now it's like, of course, like 80% heaven, hey? Or 70%. But if they all become vegan, then of course the planet will experience a much more upliftment in their spiritual dimension.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lowers blood pressure, lowers cholesterol levels, reduces type 2 diabetes, prevents stroke conditions, reverses atherosclerosis, reduces heart disease risk 50%, reduces heart surgery risk 80%, prevents many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increases life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, saves 70% of the total cost of $40 trillion for reducing global warming, uses 4.5 times less land to grow food, conserves up to 70% clean water, saves 80% of the cleared Amazonian rainforest from animal grazing. A solution for world hunger. Free up 3.4 billion hectares of land, free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half the world's grain supply, consumes 1/3 fossil fuels of those used for meat production, reduces pollution from untreated animal waste, maintains cleaner air, saves 4.5 tons of emissions per U.S. household per year, stop 80% of global warming. Plus more.
Master, I was actually wondering if there would ever be a time when we might get some programming, maybe some cultural programming from Mars or something like that?
On Supreme Master Television.
A show or two?
Oh, could be, why not? Maybe one day, hey?
Yes.
Maybe one day.
Hope so, Master.
When we earn it. When we earn the friendship of all our neighboring or some of our more advanced neighboring planet. When we cease to be a threat to the universal harmony. When we cease to be a frightening group of, scary population, then other planet beings will visit us without invitation even. It's like this, love. Like attract like, yes? If we would like some beneficial being to come visit us, then we have to be also beneficial to ourselves, our environment, and other neighboring planets will know it. You see, right now, even if we spread a whole red carpet, the whole planet, invite them, they would not come. First, they know or they think they cannot help us because we won't listen, yes, as I told you, yes? We have to be in their level to be able to understand also. Second, they worry we might kill them before they even open their mouth or showing us their technique. So maybe one day, when we are more benevolent, less warlike, and more peaceful, inside out, from the table to the outside, to the environment, then don't worry that other planet people won't come to us.
It was a joy to have your peace-loving company for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples, here on Supreme Master Television. Join us again next Friday for Part 14 of Supreme Master Ching Hai's discussion titled The Secrets of Venus. And now, Animal World, Our Co-Inhabitants is up next, right after Noteworthy News. May heaven grace your life with love, kindness, and joy.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD